Hey, y'all, what's up? This is Chris Robertson from Blackstone Cherry, and you're watching CMS TV.
Check this out. This is him talking about why O&A worked as a show.
Okay.
And I think it very much relates to why the CMS works as a show. All right, here we go.
About a lot of different things. Times you gotta talk out your ass, like you almost kind of know what it's about.
Yeah, for sure. But this the other thing about like what you guys did was you created a safe place for men. Like where you could just be a fucking idiot.
One of the last bastions of...
That's the thing. It's like there's a lot of men out there, but there's not a lot of entertainment that's geared towards men. And one of the things that comes up on my podcast when the advertising people get to talk and they're like, Jesus Christ, he's got like 94% men. Like, what is going on here? This is crazy. I'm like, they're not represented. They're not, men are not represented. It's like, I don't know what the number is of regular television, but it's not geared towards men.
No, not at all.
There's like The Talk and The View, and there's a lot of these shows that are geared towards women, but it turns like a man show. You can't have a male-oriented show on network television. It would be toxic.
It's a personal affront to feminism and women, and regardless, it's just men being men. I don't know where this,
weird, right?
I don't know where this idea came from that in the past even couple of decades, which, you know, relative to a tortoise or a mayfly, you know, it varies how long a period of time that is, but in that period of time, we as humans were supposed to have physically and mentally evolved to this point where men don't still want to talk about tits and cars and lifestyle stuff and
guns.
Bash each other, guns, of course. Like I think there are people that actually think we have evolved out of that.
You know why?
Instead
Because
of being
there's a lot of
brainwashed.
A lot of men that are henpecked and they work in some terrible job where human resources is breathing down their neck and they have neutered themselves and they put themselves in this position of like this sort of like non-man. And then
non-man.
Yeah, and then because of that, they chastise other free men. Like, look at this. This is toxic masculinity in its finest form. And they say all these crazy things like, you can't be. You're not free. It doesn't. And it's also equated somehow or another with cruelty, with being a bad person, with being a shitty person, just by joking around or doing the things that we like to talking about the things that we like to talk about.
Yeah. I hear punching down a lot is a bad thing.
That was your whole show.
That was the entire.
All right, it goes on from there, but
Sure.
But is that not exactly why our show works?
Yeah, because that's what we do. We talk about our personal lives, relationships, hot chicks, cars, guns, documentaries.
And we don't do it trying to appease everybody.
No.
We quite honestly couldn't give a fuck who listens, really. You know, I mean, that's honestly why this works.
Yeah, it's a dude show. We have a few female fans, but for the most part, it's a dude show.
It is. It absolutely is, and we want it to be.
Yeah.
And believe me, when I look at our numbers and it tells me the breakdown, it's exactly like Rogan was saying. Our numbers are not quite 94%, but it's like 84 or 85% guys. It's huge. It's almost all dudes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's fine with me. I'm perfectly happy with that.
And before I go, shout out to the Classic Metal Show. I did an interview on there yesterday. Dudes are intelligent, awesome, prepared, funny. Please check them out. Classic Metal Show. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.
Thanks for checking out this episode of The Classic Metal Show. Get all of our episodes uncensored at www.theclassicmetalshow.com. Join us weekly from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. Eastern at www.cmsradio.net. Participate in the live chat room at www.chatandkill.com. Once again, thank you for checking out The Classic Metal Show with Neeley and Chris. hail and kill, fuck you, pal, and hand job.